My grandmother keeps a wall of graduation photos for the grandchildren who did it right. There's a clean nail where mine should be, and my daughter just asked whose picture used to hang there. We were at Grandma Rose's for Sunday dinner, the whole family crammed into her dining room, when my 6-year-old wandered into the hallway and pointed up. Grandma, whose picture used to be there? There's a hole. The table went quiet. My grandmother set down her fork. Nobody's, sweetheart, she said. That nail's just always been there. But my daughter kept staring at it. It's the same size as the other frames. My cousin Blake laughed into his wine. My Aunt Diane shot me a look, the one the whole family had perfected over 4 years. Poor Hannah, the dropout, the one who couldn't finish what she started. It's fine, I said. Eat your carrots, baby. Actually, Blake said, leaning back, your mommy never graduated. That's why she's not on the wall. Grandma's wall is for people who finished. Blake, my mother warned. What? It's true. We all pitched in on everyone's tuition and Hannah just poof, wasted it. He smiled at me. How many jobs you working these days? 3? 4, I said. But who's counting? Grandma Rose folded her hands. Hannah, we don't need to relive this at the dinner table. Reached into my bag, the one I'd brought to every family dinner for 2 years waiting for the right moment. My hands weren't even shaking. Hannah, sit down, my mother said. Grandma, tell everyone why my picture isn't on that wall. Because you didn't graduate. Everyone knows that. Say it louder. For the kids. You dropped out of state your junior year, she said. Chin up. You threw away money this family sacrificed for. I took your photo down because that wall is for accomplishment, and you didn't accomplish anything. I set a folder on the table and slid it toward her. Open it. She didn't move. So Blake, grinning, flipped it open for her and his grin died. It was my diploma. Summa cum laude, class of 2021. I graduated, I said, on time. I just didn't do it at state. The table stopped breathing. Because in my junior year, I called financial aid to ask why my scholarship hadn't cleared, and they told me the account Grandma set up in my name, the college fund the whole family paid into, had been drained. Every dollar. 14,000 of it. Wired out in one transfer. I set down the second page. A bank statement. A single withdrawal, highlighted yellow. Blake, what year did you start at Pepperdine? His mouth opened. Nothing came out. 2019. My aunt whispered. Third page, I said. It was a tuition receipt. Pepperdine University, paid in full. And clipped to it, a handwritten note in my grandmother's looping cursive. For Blake. Our real future. Don't tell Hannah's mother. The room detonated. My mother snatched the receipt. You told me her scholarship fell through. You told me she partied it away. I did what was best for this family. Grandma Rose said, but her voice had gone thin. You stole from your granddaughter, my uncle said, standing. I invested in the one who was going to make something of herself. So I put myself through, I said, quiet, cutting under all of it. 4 jobs. Night classes. I finished a full year early because I couldn't afford to stay a day longer. And when I brought this diploma to you 2 years ago, when I laid it right here on this table, you took my photo off that wall so nobody would ask questions. I looked at her. You'd rather everyone think I failed than admit what you did. Grandma Rose was gripping the edge of the table with both hands. Blake was staring at his receipt like it was on fire. I didn't know, Grandma, I swear I didn't know where the money. Sit down, Blake, she snapped. No. My mother was already pulling her own set of keys off the ring. The ones to Grandma's house. The ones she'd carried for 20 years. She dropped them on the table with a clatter. You're going to pay her back. Every cent. With interest. Or you can explain to the rest of this family why you did it, starting with the ones who wired you money for a fund you emptied. My daughter tugged my sleeve, wide-eyed at all the shouting. Mommy, she whispered, is your picture gonna go up now? I looked at the clean little nail in the wall. No, baby, I said. We're taking the whole wall down.